So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you 5 tips I wish I knew before I was start making videos for a client. Let's go. So tip number 1, be self-confident. If you started making some videos or you are going to shoot your first client's job, you need to be as self-confident as possible. Of course, it's not easy and it's like really hard to be self-confident at the beginning, because if you are a creative mind, you probably are very shy and not confident about your work, about your art. And it doesn't need to be a video, it can be photos, and it can be a music, whatever you make as a creative. It makes you feel uncomfortable before being more professional, not a beginner. Try to be confident, not just ask question when you send the client your work. Don't ask question like, do you like it? Is it okay? This is the best I could do. Don't ask this question. Just give them the video or other stuff you make and wait for response. Don't show your weakness. Like, be confident or try to be. Tip number 2. Try to send agreements to a client, or at least send email with your basic rules and workflow. What I mean by that is you need to tell them at least a couple of rules that you need to follow with a client to make the video. For example, the most important thing is number of reviews, and this is very important because if you don't tell them that the price includes like 2 reviews and other are extra paid, you probably get tons of reviews. Keep in mind to tell the clients, to inform the client that the reviews are paid if there are more than 2, and try also to set the deadline of the acceptance of the final video, final project, because it also can be very frustrating when you edit the video like in 3 days, you send it and you wait for response for 2 weeks, and you started to be confused what's happening and so on, and it won't help to your like mental health and focus on other job, and it definitely won't help you to get the money fast, and your money flow would be much worse when you don't set the deadline for the acceptance of the video. And the next tip I wish I knew before I was starting videos for a client is editing workflow. And what I mean by that is especially timelines. You need to have more than one timeline. If you send the first edit, that's your first timeline, and if the client give you a feedback and you need to review your edit, you copy the timeline and you change the video for a client on the second timeline. Don't do it on your first timeline. Don't change your first edit, because sooner or later you will get a client that he will need to change something, but after the reviews and changes, he will tell you, oh, I think I liked the first edit, so maybe let's go back to the first edit and change just a little tiny thing on this. And if you copy the timeline, that's like maybe 5 minutes to send the clients a final video. But if you change everything on one timeline, that will be a pain in the ass, because you probably don't have backup timeline, or even if you have to find it and find the right timeline of your backup. So just copy the timeline and have backup already in your project. That's gonna be far easier to send the final video. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel. I'm Łukasz Ignasiak, and I've been making videos for a living for like 7 years now. So the next tip is use your SSD. Don't use HDD to edit your project because it's gonna be much slower than SSD and will lose a lot of nerves by editing in HDD. Just buy a small SSD if you don't want to spend a lot of money on some big SSD drives, and you can still archive your files on HDD. So you have to do it because you will lose a lot of nerves. So the next tip is learn shortcuts. And it doesn't matter if you're using DaVinci, Adobe, Final Cut, or whatever. You need to learn shortcuts. Your edit will be much faster. And believe me, I used Sony Vegas and Adobe Premiere, and I knew just a few shortcuts, and it was a pain to edit videos fast. When I switched to DaVinci, I tried to learn as many shortcuts as I possibly can, at least at the beginning. And I'm trying to still add more shortcuts to my workflow. And now it's much faster to edit anything. So learn shortcuts and be faster than others. And the last mistake I wish I didn't do was waiting for clients. I just started a business and I ran an Instagram. I had like 0 followers, and I put my company in Google Maps, and I thought that will be enough. I was just waiting for clients, and during this time I was still learning videos, and I thought that they will start to call me, and that's totally bullshit because they won't find you, and even if they find you, they probably wouldn't trust you because you are at like beginner. So you have to walk to them and talk to them, try to find them, try to cold email or call to some local businesses and try to show that you exist, because they will not call you if you don't do anything and just wait. I did it, and I was frustrated with lack of clients, but I started to change the mindset and looking for a clients. And if your work is good, sometimes you will get one client, and after your good work and good workflow with this client will lead you to other clients. So yeah, the beginnings are gonna be the worst, but then probably you will get a lot of clients. You just need to keep going. And that's all for today. I hope you like it. Please subscribe my channel if you like this video, and see you soon. Peace.